Hello, hi everyone, Rabin here. Hope everyone is doing well today. So, today's topic we are going to talk about metaverse in live streaming. So, I guess by this time, almost everyone heard about metaverse. So, even though a lot of people hear about it, I still want to cover the basics that what it is about. So, metaverse is basically the concept that Facebook and Mark came out with. The core company is called Meta, and they are proposing the virtual world where you are shared with your friends and you can go and explore an open world, a 3D online space. Then you can connect, play games with each other, do your usual online activity, do your meetings. Microsoft Teams and Zoom already supporting it, and these are just some of the sneak peek of it. So there is actually further much more detail into it. So let me check how many of you are on the stream. Let me check this a second. Okay. Don't forget to say hi on the comments. So this can have a lot more things inside. You can have, for example, you can have an office meeting inside the 3D virtual world. So this is something that a lot of people have thought about, but haven't gone into the exploration of it. So even though Meta is right now is an operational concept, but it's not got into the full crowd yet. It is still a bit further from it, but we can see a concept of how it can grow in the future. So today it might not, it might feel like it's not there yet, but it's just a matter of time that when the newer generation of people, the generation Z or above, they will be much more interested in this system. So this is basically everything virtual, and let me show you an example of how the virtual things can be. So here is an example. Let me give me a second. I will share the screen. Okay, where is it? So here can be some of the examples of virtual worlds. That it can be a art gallery. That's a very quick example, AI based. Then metaverse NFT museum. Then Metaverse world where you can explore the pets. Then you can have Void Club. It's an online club where you can hang out. So these are just very simple example of it. So it will also affect how we do live stream. Imagine you are doing live stream of your activity inside the metaverse itself. So this is something that a lot of people actually excited about. Means when you are inside the metaverse as your avatar, you can play a game or you can do some activity online that you can also stream to live stream. So you gather your own fan club inside the metaverse itself. So those are your friends or your colleagues or whoever it is. They will be able to interact with you, comment in your stream, or see how you are going about it. So let me show you some of the growth trends for metaverse and how it is progressing. So I'm going to share this tab. Okay, let me, yep, okay. So you can see, and when the concept and operational concept has been released in 2020, it has exponential growth. You can see the yellow color lines. It actually raise up quite a bit and fall down a little bit, but now steadily going forward. So what are the things that the core elements of metaverse? So of course the first will be gaming, software, and ads. So these will take up most of the metaverse elements. Then it will come to live entertainment, concerts, any type of live sales, and all the hardware related to metaverse like gaming and AR, VR headset. So this will be the core business part of the metaverse. And on top of that, you have social media ads. So mostly comprised of these. Then you have your avatar, your friend's avatar, and you guys are hanging around in a virtual place where you are playing a game, and you can stream that game into your live stream. So that will be the next level of live stream we are looking at. And this will open up opportunity because not only you are in the metaverse, you are also live streaming your metaverse actions. Or let's say you're meeting, or let's say there is a live concert going on, you can actually live stream that into your audience. And they can be metaverse audience and they can be real life audience. So these are the way the future is going to. So you can actually show a product demo. So it can be virtual product, it can be real product. But you can do that inside metaverse and show it to the audience. Now, even though the year-to-year growth doesn't look so radical at this point, yes, after 2020, it was a bit radical, but of course, we got hit by COVID-19 and all those things actually slow down the process a bit. But then it is picking up from 2023 and above. So there will be a generation of people who will be mostly focused on this kind of virtual world where they can be anyone they want it to be, and they want to do anything they want to do in there. So let us take a look at what are the components that Metaverse offers. So first of all, it is very much controlled by the artificial intelligence. Then you have a virtual land system where you can buy lands, a scope of land from the virtual space. And all of these are controlled by blockchain operations, so it's seamless and private. Then you have track of everything because blockchain is basically a ledger. On top of that, you have creator economy. So this is basically now how people doing the live sales system, and that will affect pretty much the same on the metaverse economy. Then you have your avatars and of course immersive experience. So imagine when you're doing the immersive experience, experiencing a museum or a fireworks or whatever it is, you will be able to live stream that to your audience. So this is just one tiny bit part of it. There are many more possibilities of live stream through metaverse. But to get into metaverse right now, we do require some hardware. For example, you will either need a VR headset or Oculus Rift or similar type of things. So this will give you the 3D experience that you can actually walk around and move around just like a real life person. So these are just a few of the elements. And is there anyone online here? Let me check. So I hope you get the idea of how Metaverse is going to work. Yes, of course, over the years, like when it is going to be more adaptable in our social scheme or our social arena, we will see much more implementations of these. And it can be used for multiple different purposes. To be honest, It can do social networking. It will be able to do online gaming by default. It will be able to do shopping. So shopping, you can also do live streaming for shopping, or you can call it live commerce. Then there is trainings, there is other universe, interconnected virtual communities, groups like Facebook groups, but with avatars and real face expressions, virtual expressions on their faces. So this will be a collaborative space. You can chat, you can talk, and everything else in between. It will also complement your phone and your phone apps. So when we look at the virtual lens, you can buy the virtual lens using NFTs. So it will become yours and only yours. So in addition to that, the immersive experience, it can go further, that will enable augmented reality and virtual reality together. And then it actually creates the interactions that you have to do with your friends, with your metaverse friends. Now, I want to emphasize on the bigger part on this is the creator economy. So the creator economy will relate with live streaming, because live streaming, you can show product, you can tell a story, you can educate, and you can inform. So basically your TV, your Netflix and whatever not, beside that, your YouTube live and everything will be inside there. So you can reach a vast majority of people which you didn't have access in real life or your real audience in YouTube. So this is just an example. Don't take my word for it, because this concept will change over time when it is implemented in real life. But this should give you the signal that how live stream can affect by metaverse, and it will change its behavior, how we adapt live streaming nowadays and how it will be in the future. And so if I talk about an example case study, so let's say Sam just woke up in the Friday morning in the metaverse, and then he got into his 3D avatar and went to work meetings inside the metaverse itself. So during the work hours, he got a break time during lunch, and he played his 3D game, whichever game it is, and he live streamed that gameplay using live streaming software and stream it online. So now think about it. He actually streamed it to YouTube and Twitch. And then he got connected by hundreds of fans who already knew his stream and knew his behavior of how he streamed online. So on top of that, he can also do, after his office hours inside the metaverse, he can also go to a shop and display a new shirt that came in and share the link instantly in the live stream. So people will get to know where to get this shirt in the virtual world. So you see where I'm going with this. So these have much more possibilities for live streaming. It is open up much more bigger landscape for the creators. And this is how it will transform. This will transform a lot of experiences that will be created inside Metaverse and connected through live stream to the real world and the virtual world also. So you see, it's not only inside there. You will be able to bring in the storytelling from there to the outside world, to your audience. Maybe it's in Twitch, maybe it's in YouTube. So these are just examples, but we are going to see what happens when this is adapted much more larger quantity of people. But we should be prepared. That is all I am saying. That keep that option open, that what will happen when this world is opening up to us. Right now, the adaptation rate still haven't gone high enough. Like I have tested, but I actually haven't gone into the metaverse in the sense that to stay in there and continue. I just tested it for experiments and see what are the features available. So some of the things that we have explained are actually available on the system right now. So for example, it is driven by artificial intelligence, and there is a creator economy. You can do virtual shopping, go to virtual hotels, go to virtual theme parks, and you can buy lands based on NFTs. And of course, all these things tied up with the blockchain based ledger. But still, the adaptation need to be much more expanded and much more diversified for the people to get it at their home. So we will see what will happen, but this is for now. I just wanted to talk about the idea of what live streaming can look like, or how live streaming can be implemented inside Metaverse. Again, let me recap. Metaverse is a 3D virtual world where you can have your friends, you can collaborate, you can buy things, you can buy a land, you can play games, you can have a presentation giving to your work colleagues, or whichever it is. You can go to a university, talk to a professor inside the virtual world. So that is Metaverse in a nutshell. Now, on top of that, you can actually do all these activities. You can enjoy a concert virtually inside the Metaverse and stream that to your real life audience. This is just one simple example of how it can be. So while you are living your life in the Metaverse, you can actually live stream the entire thing as a game. So think about it. Let me know if you have any thoughts on these or any comments on these. I would love to know how you think this can be possible, or what are your other concepts like live commerce. Like in Metaverse, you found a great art NFT in an NFT museum, which is available for sale. You can actually stream the event that who is buying or whatever things are there to your YouTube or Twitch audience. So it's like connecting your virtual world while you can only see these things to expose it to the outside world as well. So I just wanted to talk about this for the timing, and I know there are other topics, and let me see. Give me 1 second. I will try to find out what we are going to talk next. So for our next show, we have this topic: how to make trending YouTube live streams for 2023. So this is basically talking about how to track the trends, the current trends, and then make use of those tools and the idea of it, and make your streams trending. So it is not just about keywords, but it's also about what are the topics people are looking at. And like, let's say last 3 days, this topic is trending, whether this topic will stay trendy for the next 1 month. If it stays in that way, you can hop onto it. Means you can make use of the subject in your live stream to impact your stream view. So this is what we are going to talk about in the next session. So please stay tuned for that one. So today's session is a bit shorter, but thank you for joining. I hope you had a good time, and I didn't see anybody commented on YouTube yet. All right. So that's about it for me right now. Thank you for watching and joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and it does help me a lot, and it also motivates me to think about more ideas or content that can help others, because I'm pretty much new, I would say novice in this area, but whatever I'm learning, I'm trying to convey the learning to everyone else. So that is what I'm trying to do. Hope you liked this session. Maybe it was not so visual and everything, but it should have been helpful. So thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next week's episode, and I will see you again. Bye bye.